Hello, hi. Before I start, this video does not make a lot of sense if you don't know what I last did on my stream. Here's the playlist. Yeah, so let's get into it. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, nice. So first thing I did was cancel the challenge with Lucemon because fuck him, I wasn't ready yet to fight him. So instead I took the Great Challenge 7 and tried to grind for that. Also, this girl here will become important later. So then I went to take on these silly little guys, which was semi-successful, let's say, because leaving Omegamon as the last Royal Knight is not a good idea, because he then just spams his Transcendent Sword and, well, you can see what happened. And, yeah, we wiped, obviously. So I tried it again. This time I focused the shit out of him, because fuck him for making me go for that. And, yeah, well, it turned out that focusing him was the way to success, because we defeated them easily. So after that, it was finally time again for this bitch. Yeah, Imperialdramon in this form is an absolute bitch, because he spams his Omnisword 5 times, absolute insta-kill. There's nothing to do against that. The only thing you can do is block that. Now, how do we block that? Good question. We'll get into that later. First I talked to Arata, because apparently he wanted something from me. Not really important right now, because the only thing important right now is to grind my ass off, because I need to get stronger for the Imperialdramon fight. And also apparently have to grind for Jesmon, and because he has like this Weltgeist kinda skill that protects him from damage and stuff, and I needed to grind for that. So this is a whole compilation of me grinding my fucking ass off for like 4 hours. I caught a lot of grinding out of this. Trust me, that was a lot. Like I said, 4 hours, definitely. It was absolute pain. But at the end of it, or in the middle of it even, I got some other babies, like Omegamon and Kurobimon. Kurobimon good is such a baby, look at baby. Anyways, and then I just so happened to get this beautiful lady here, which has the incredible skill Protect Wave that nullifies damage received to all allies until next turn and prevents any abnormal statuses. What the fuck? It just so happened that I wanted to get her because she looked interesting in the evolution line. I wanted to see what the whole API 50 was about. And well, it turns out she is the core unit that carried me through both fights. So with that I farmed up some more XP, so they reached a level that was acceptable for the fight. So I got them to 38, both of them, Jesmon and Sistermon, and faced this bitch again. This time I was prepared. This time I hit Protect Wave every single time, in time for him not to one-shot me, because damn, his Omnisword hits hard if you don't block it with the means to not receive any damage, or at least not die. And that is what I was prepared for with the Protect Wave and the Weltgeist. It was fairly easy with that. Jesmon was the only one surviving, because I kind of misplayed with my Sistermon. I didn't have enough SP to do the Protect Wave a second time, which killed her off. But at the end of it, it was enough, because I could revive all of them with Jesmon still standing, and could finally defeat him. Bitch. Then I helped Arata sort out his past trauma. I don't know. I don't care. It really was not that important. I defeated this Nightmon easily. I mean, a Nightmon? Like, what do you want, bro? I'm literally fighting 7 Deadly Sins and the Royal Knights. Like, what do you want? Anyways, speaking of Lucemon, bitch. It took me way too long to fight his first phase. Because, well, my team was not built for that at all, because I wanted to keep those units for the second phase. I was very stubborn with that, so this fight, as you can see, took way too long. Before that I could one-shot him because I had Dorugamon? Yeah, I think. And he just one-shot him, but I was very stubborn with keeping my support units. So I then found this combo of Sistermon, Mastermon, and Marine Angelmon that did carry me through the fight with a lot of support, a lot of healing, a lot of reviving, a lot of blocking, with basically just that. So yeah, nothing special there. He was a bit stubborn at the end because he didn't want to die, apparently. That's why he killed me off almost at the end, right before he died. Little bitch, how dare you. And yeah, no, we did that. The second phase was what I was nervous about because that is what I was building for. So now with this support lineup, we are facing the second phase, and I was not ready to laugh at his face because he was not a challenge at all with this constellation, because I was blocking everything he did with Sistermon because she made me not only invulnerable but also not give him the ability to give me status effects, which is what he did all the time before, but now he couldn't because of Sistermon. Sistermon just denied him real good. And yeah, she just spammed that protect wave and we were safe from all his stupid shenanigans. It is absolutely ridiculous that this Digimon is a rookie, honestly. She is stupid broken. I highly recommend, if you want to do this fight, just go for Sistermon. Just go for Sistermon blank awake. The awakened mode is stupid. Protect wave is stupid. That is the best skill you could have for these two fights, honestly. I didn't even know that that was a thing because nobody on the internet said that. Apparently not a lot of people go for Sistermon Awakened. I don't understand why. She is stupid, broken, absolutely perfect. Maybe they don't want to cheese the fight like I did and want to play it properly. But Wild Guys basically does the same thing but only for one unit, so just use Sistermon. It's really not that hard to get her. Honestly, absolutely worth going for that unit. There was also a lot of switching units in this fight because he has this knockback attack, which is incredibly annoying because then I always have to switch my units back, and that just stalls the fight unnecessarily. But you know, it's Lucemon. What can you do? And with that, Lucemon's second phase is down. Now, what I heard but didn't quite expect was that he had another phase, because he of course has his fucking dragon form. That I was a bit nervous about, but at the end we stuck to the strat, and with a lot of patience, because it's basically just an endurance fight, we did get the win at the end. So we just had to wait out until he basically self-destruct. You can see perfectly in this section that it's really just endurance, it's healing, it's reviving, it's shielding. That's all I am doing with that party, and that at the end leads us to the win. So, like I said, if you want to win those two fights, Lucemon and Imperialdramon PM, then just get Systemon. Honestly, it's the easiest bet. She makes everyone invulnerable and immune to status effects. It's the best thing you can have, really. It's really not that much grinding to get her. So if you want to have an easy time fighting those, just go for those two.
これで七大魔王はすべて撃破できた。素晴らしいわ。
あなたにそんな力があっただなんて、まだ少しちょっとだけ信じられないけど、とにかくこれでディアナモンが帰ってくるんだよね。
その通り。あとは私に任せなさいな。そういえばあなた、七大魔王最後の一体からもしっかりと罪の証を回収してきてくれたかしら。これで新たなる価値が生み出せる。あら、聞いていたのね。新たなる価値が何か知りたい？いいわ。あなたにはその権利がある。これは私の運命であると同時にあなたの運命の一部でもあるのだから。準備ができるまで少し待っていて。ディアナモンもその時になれば帰ってくる。その時が楽しみね。
ねえ、ミレイさんどうしちゃったのかな。なんだか様子が変じゃない？
So that was it. I hope I could help some of you to win that fight and figure out a strategy. That's at least how I did it. So thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.